Yo, shalom, shalom, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Just another news and prophecy. Going through this Twitter. Look at that, breaking New York City Hall converted into what it looks like a makeshift mosque when Mayor Mamandi came to visit. They partying, check it out, yep. Allah Akbar, right?
Want to make some of that?
You Americans are finished, man. You white people. That's basically what I mean. You white folks is finished. You through, man. It's over with for you. I want to get this video. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to my apostles, the elders. All right. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. But we're going to get this video. Yeah. That one right there. It says, listen to this clip. Then the next time, one in the thread is a reflection of how badly this war is going for the U.S. All right. The son of Khamenei, he has... of
what he called American crimes.
He's spoken. All right.
At 11:47 p.m. last night, Mojtaba Khamenei addressed the Iranian people for 12 minutes, but he was not speaking to the Iranian people. Every word was aimed directly at Washington. For the first 6 minutes, he recited a list of what he called American crimes: the assassination of his father, the killing of Iranian scientists, the decades of sanctions, the support for Israel, the occupation of Arab lands by American forces. It was standard rhetoric. Then, at the 7-minute mark, his tone shifted. He stopped talking about the past and started talking about the future. He laid out 3 demands. The full text of these demands was transmitted to the State Department through Switzerland. Most major networks reported that Iran called for American withdrawal from the Middle East. That is accurate but incomplete. What they did not report is the specific language Khamenei used and the exact timeline he gave. Demand 1. All American military forces must begin withdrawal from Iraq, Syria, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, and Saudi Arabia within 30 days, not eventually, not after negotiations, within 30 days. Demand 2. The United States must lift every sanction imposed on Iran since 1979, including all banking restrictions, all oil export limitations, and all technology transfer bans within 60 days. Demand 3. The United States must pay reparations to Iran for what Khamenei called the economic war that has cost Iran over $800 billion in lost revenue over the past 4 decades. He set the figure at $500 billion to be paid over 10 years. Then came the part that has the Pentagon in crisis mode. Khamenei said if these demands are not met, Iran will take 3 specific actions. Action 1. Iran will close the Strait of Hormuz to all commercial shipping effective immediately upon the expiration of the 30-day deadline. Action 2. Iran will activate what he called defensive military partnerships with Russia and China, including the possibility of foreign military bases on Iranian soil. Action 3. Iran will exercise its right under international law to develop and deploy a full-spectrum nuclear deterrent capability. He did not say Iran would pursue a nuclear weapon. He said Iran would deploy one. That language matters. It suggests they already have it. While Khamenei was delivering this address, something else was happening. Chinese state media released a statement at exactly 1:15 a.m. Eastern Time, 90 minutes after Khamenei finished speaking. The statement said China recognizes Iran's legitimate security concerns and supports Iran's right to defend itself against foreign aggression. It called for immediate negotiations based on respect for Iranian sovereignty. Russia issued a similar statement 40 minutes later. Both countries used language that essentially endorsed Iran's position. Why did Iran do this? Follow the power. Mojtaba Khamenei is not his father. Ali Khamenei spent decades balancing different factions inside Iran. He negotiated. He compromised. He played a long game. Mojtaba does not have that luxury. He was installed by the military. The IRGC put him in power. They expect him to deliver results. Sources inside Iranian opposition groups say Mojtaba and the IRGC leadership had a meeting within hours of his appointment. The message was clear. We made you supreme leader. You will give us what we want. What they want is the complete removal of American influence from the region, the economic resources to rebuild Iran's military, and the international legitimacy that comes from forcing the United States to negotiate as an equal. This shifts power from Washington to Tehran in a way that has not happened since 1979. For 4 decades, the United States has dictated terms to Iran: sanctions, pressure, isolation, military.
And yeah, the scriptures tell you, man, he who ruled the people in anger with a continual stroke. And their demands are not going to be met. All right, you're talking to the white man here, buddy. All right, the white man is the most proudest man on the earth, and he's the number one terrorist in the whole land, on the whole earth, man. All right, this man is setting traps. All right, while you're in a meeting, all right, while you're negotiating with him, he's setting traps. He wants to destroy everybody, man. All right, he don't want no brown man around. He just want to be white, a whole white world, white man's world, man. A Tupac. All right, this devil will not negotiate fairly. The scriptures tell you, man, never trust thine enemy. Isaiah 14, and my point is in 6, right? It says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth. All right, when this devil goes down, even the trees are going to rejoice, man. So you can't be negotiating with this cracker devil, man. The whole earth is at rest. Whenever the white man goes out of rulership and the Lord comes and destroys these devils, man. The whole world is at rest and it's quiet. They break forth into singing. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller has come up against us. Hell from beneath is moved to meet thee at thy coming. And that's what's happening right now. Hell from beneath is moved to meet thee at thy coming, white man. It stirreth up the dead for thee, white man. Even all the chief ones of the earth, it have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become as weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? And that's what's happening. It says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, and the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. That's right. There's nothing that this man can do. All right. No negotiations going to work. No, none of that's going to work. I mean, this is a true devil. What's the scripture say? It is in him to cut off nations and not a few. Nations, not a few. What does it say? Is that in Isaiah? Yeah. Isaiah. Yeah, Isaiah 10. Yep. It's Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto him that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Yeah, you try to negotiate with the devil, all right, that passes unrighteous judgment, unrighteous legislation, man. All right, like he's gonna help, like he's ever gonna change. He can't change, man. It says to write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless every single day. Right. My point, let's go down here. Verse 5, O Assyrian, the rod of my anger, the staff in their hand is mine indignation. Right? It says, I will send him against a hypocritical nation. Right. So, hey, Jacob's trouble is coming, man. The Lord gonna use the white man to bring in Jacob's trouble, man. All right. But what? The elect are going to be saved out of it. This devil is going to come down with great wrath, man, really soon. All right, because he's trying to forward his enterprise, and it's not going to work. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. There's going to be civil war in the streets. There's going to be all types of things happening, man. All right, every which and way and turn, this devil tries to turn and try to progress this way or that way. The demons aren't answering him anymore, man. All right, his enchantments aren't working on the people. Everybody's finding out that he's Amalek. He's a Khazars. They're still trying to hide and bring up the scriptures, calling the Iranians Amalek. You're fucking raging right now, man. Well, the scriptures say, Psalms chapter 2. All right, you totally raging. You're out of control, white man. Yeah, it says, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. And that's what's going to happen in Jacob's trouble. Howbeit he meaneth not so, neither doeth his heart think so, because it's in him. It says, but it is in his heart to destroy and to cut off nations, not a few. Right. It's in his heart. The Lord made him that way. He can't even help it. This is who he is. This is who he is. He loves it. This is how he lives. What I wanted to get? I wanted to get something. I forget what it was. What was that I wanted? I wanted something, but that's pretty much it. Just a quick through the spirit. I seen that article, and there's plenty more. Matter of fact, let's pull up one more real quick.
Military threats.
Let's pull up one more. It says official casualty numbers from the war in Iran don't add up. Thousands of wounded soldiers. Yeah, so they're lying about everything. Israel's nuclear secrets exposed after devastating attack on Dimona. We don't have to get any more. But pretty much, yeah. Yeah, Pam Bondi. Yeah, these crackers are trying to run and go hide now, you see. Pam Bondi trying to go hide. I put this one up earlier about the Edomites. Put that up last night. Anyway, all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Hopefully this message was edifying. Quick news update. Shalom.